I don't know if this video is upside down or not. But I thought I'd just take a minute here, talk about the Alibaba caps, the 120s, the 103s, 3 kilovolt 180s, 150s, 200s, 150s 3 kilovolt, and 104s. Right. So, first off, these 180s, I found a good deal on them. I got a bunch of them. My prototyping, I actually put stuff on a board and check it out. It's not like when HGs came out, I just copied what everybody else did. I took the time to actually put it on a board and prototype it. So what came out to me on the 2-pill section, you know, I tried different turns, different capacitances and stuff like that. And on the 2-pill sections, this is just me. I have tried different capacitances and stuff like that. But when something's built in 2-pill sections, I always use 180 and 180. And I use the Alibaba caps. So I have heard them called. But I've seen a 6-pill dead keep 400 watts for 2 minutes. And a dead keep 400 watts is pretty stout. It's pretty stout built. They'd had one of these on the input and had one of these on the output. So nothing was changed on the amplifier. But yeah, think of what you want to think about them. They are the bomb. Hell, no problem on the 6-pill at all. But anyway, when I do stuff in 2-pill sections, that's what I use, 180, 180. I found that 120 and 150 wasn't didn't work out for me. Works out for other people, but didn't work out for me. Alright. So now the 120s. These are cheaper than a silver dip micas. They're 3 kilovolt. Now, whether you want to run 3,000 volts through that or not, that's debatable. But in place of the silver dip micas, they're perfectly fine. And they match real well. I also seen another video where these were left in and they matched up within 1%. So these things are great. So Which brings us to these Alibaba 150s. Now, these match up really, really nice. These do too. You can see the difference in the size. These will hold a 4-pill section, no problem whatsoever, just like these. I was kind of skeptical at first until I had an amp in here that had been running for a couple of years, and these were on the output. This was the output capacitance on the 4-pill section, on each 4-pill sections. It was a 2x8, and it's been running a couple years with these. No problems whatsoever. Never had a failure. Okay, so these Alibabas are pretty good too. You got the 103s. These are perfectly fine. These Alibaba caps here are perfectly fine. Now, which brings me to these. Now, these will hold up in the output capacitance of a 6-pill. 6-pill, I think, is supposed to be 166 on the capacitors according to the network matching calculator. This one shows 147.5. I wouldn't use it just because of the capacitance. Now, if these will hold up to the output of a 6-pill with no problems, then there is just no way in hell that this becomes a problem on the input of a single pill driver hitting it. Huh. Okay. That's out of the way. Like I said, these are 104s. These are never had a failure. Which brings me to these 6,000 volt 200s. Now, there's no way you can match two of these up. The tolerance on it is, I'm not sure. These have a little bit of writing on them. But you can see how thick they are. Even though they are in comparison to the size of these, and these are thinner. These won't even hold up on a 1-pill. They'll start sweating. I need to just throw them in the trash because I can use a bin for something. 200 picofarads, 6,000 volt. Because I can use a bin for something else for sure. But alright. So I just wanted to make this little video here and talk about the Alibaba caps. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can call these Alibabas. They're orange. They're 125s. They kind of deviate from value a pretty good bit. Not that bad, I mean, but these will hold up on a 4-pill section also. On a 4-pill for the output capacitance on like a 1x4 or something like that. If you needed that capacitance. Now these are 200s. Most of them have been matched out. Very few of them are actually at 200. There's 97. That's 197. There's an 01, so that's 201 puff. So the input of the 4-pill sections on the 8-pill I use these a lot. Some people like to use 180. Some people like to use 220. So 200 is kind of like a variance in between it. Close enough either way. I have added 15 puff to these and mashed them very well. They got to be within 1%. To me anyway. Even in 4-pill section builds, 8 pills, 12 pills, 4-section builds, 4-pill section builds, I still like to have everything mashed up real nice. Now, another thing I found about the HGs is that on the 1-pill section, some people swear you have to use 3,000. But from prototyping, mind you, not just going by that's God's word, that you have to use 3,000 on it. I have actually seen more output out of a 1-pill HG with 2,000. Okay? And less output with 3,000. So it's just all part of prototyping stuff. I have done a lot of prototyping, and I do what works best for me. Not just seeing what everybody else does and just going by that. So, sometimes I have to ask some questions, of course, like everybody. I haven't been building forever, like a lot of people. But my mindset is that my mind is never closed off to anything. Because when you think you know everything, that's when you quit learning. And that's in any kind of profession or whatever you want to call it. But, right, I have a 2x8 Fat Cat just came in. I got another one coming. That was repaired by a reputable builder, but it didn't hold up. So when it gets here, I'll make a video of that. And it didn't hold up very long at all. But the one I have here now, it just came. It's a 2x8. It is my build. The guy bought it from somebody off Facebook, said leisurely it was only doing 500 watts, and he thought the power supplies were bad, but it turns out that there's probably a short appeal somewhere, because when the power wires, the hot wires were taken off the bus bar, the power supplies came back to life. So, and I have seen, one time I seen two 1446s, HGs that were smoked, and the power supplies weren't working. I pulled the hot off the bus bar, and of all three power supplies, and the thing came back to life as far as the power supplies. So they went into self-protect mode. So anyway, to get back to that amp, which I will be doing a video on, he got it for somebody. Got it off Facebook. Supposedly it was only doing 500 watts, and when he got it, the power supplies, like I said, thought it was power supplies, was a variable volt amplifier, and so he put new power supplies in it, or had somebody put them in there, and they went into self-protect mode. So it's here. He's got a bad peel somewhere, and we're going to get that squared away for him. So that's where we're at right now. But I did want to make just this video on the Alibaba caps. Oh Lord, I guess I don't want to have to turn comments off on my videos like everybody else, but I know on the other amp that's coming, I'm going to have to turn the comments off on there, because that's going to stir up a whole bunch of crap. But that's okay too. I can take the crap. Don't matter to me. But I'm probably going to turn the comments off, man. I'll probably get like 2,000 views on it. But anyway. Alright, so I'm going to say 73C. I'm going to go get that other amp, and I'm going to take a look-see and see what's up. And I'm going to throw these in the trash right now. There they go. Gone. I used the bin for something else that I can use. Alright. I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to go to work. Goofing off time has been long enough. 73C, y'all take care. Alley Cat in Alley Cat Town, Alabama. Fat Cat Amps, and I'm gone.